no one entered the abandoned church after sunset. It stood at the top of a hill, surrounded by dry grass, crooked crosses, and a cemetery so old that the names on the tombstones had already disappeared. They said that many years ago, the priest of that place buried something alive beneath the altar. Not a person, something worse. I didn't believe those stories until the night I heard the bell ring. 3 slow tolls. The problem was the church tower hadn't had a bell in decades. I climbed the hill with a flashlight in my hand, thinking some local resident was playing a prank. The church door was open. Inside, the air was freezing. The pews were broken. The images of the saints had their eyes scraped away. And on the altar, there was a rope hanging down. It disappeared into a dark hole in the floor. Then the bell rang again. But the sound wasn't coming from above. It was coming from beneath the ground. I knelt beside the hole and shined my flashlight down. I couldn't see the bottom. I only heard breathing. Deep. Wet. As if something enormous was sleeping down there. I should have left. But I pulled the rope. The floor trembled. The extinguished candles lit themselves, and a voice began praying in Latin inside the walls. It wasn't a human voice. It was too deep, too old. Then I heard scratching coming from the hole. Something was climbing up, slowly, heavily. Each scratch made the entire church creak. I ran toward the door, but it slammed shut before I could reach it. Behind me, the rope began moving on its own, as if someone down there was pulling it back. The bell rang once more, and all the images of the saints turned their faces toward the altar. That was when I saw the hand, long, dark, with fingers far too thin. It came out of the hole and gripped the edge of the floor. Then came the other, and between them, a skinless face appeared in the darkness. It smiled, not with its mouth, with all its teeth. The voice inside the walls stopped praying, and the creature whispered, "It has been a long time since anyone answered the call." I woke up the next day outside the church, covered in dirt, with broken fingernails. I thought I had escaped, until I heard, beneath my skin, 3 slow tolls, and a tiny voice praying inside my chest.